Hello, dear learner. I, Mr. Sujit Trimbakkarpe, Head of Department, Soldier College of Pharmacy. Today, I am dealing with chemotherapy of cancer. Now, first, we will see the learning outcome. After watching this video, the learner will able to explain the term cancer, identify different causes of cancer, and classify and explain different anti-cancer agents. First, start with cancer. Cancer, it is an abnormal growth of cell which tend to proliferate in an uncontrolled way and in some cases to metastasize, means it will spread from one body part to another body part. It is not a single disease, it is a group of more than 100 different and distinctive diseases. Now the cancer may also be called as malignancy or malignant tumor. The another name is neoplasm, and cancer, it is literally a new growth of cell. There are two types of tumor, benign tumor and malignant tumor. So benign tumors, they are not cancer, but the malignant tumors are cancer, and this cancer is not contagious. Now the cells which is present in our body, they all have certain job to do. The normal cells divide in a orderly way. They die when they are worn out or damaged, and the new cell take their place. The cancer is when the cell start to grow out of control, and due to which they crowd out to the normal cells, and this caused the problem in the part of body where the cancer started. Now the causes. The major cause of cancer is the mutation. Mutation means change in DNA within the cell. Now this mutation in DNA is because of, again there are two reasons for that. Hereditary mutation, which is inherited from your parent, and another is DNA mutation that occurs after the birth, and for that there are number of factors which cause mutation, such as smoking, radiation, viruses, cancer causing chemicals which are also called as carcinogens. Then the obesity is also leads to gene mutation. Some hormones like sex hormones, they also leads to cancer. Chronic inflammation and lack of exercise. So these are the major cause of cancer. Now, difficulty in treatment of cancer. So first is targeting. As these cancer cells, they are our body cell, but only their normal growth rate is changed. So it is difficult to identify the cancer cell and normal cell, and that's why the targeting to that particular cancer cell is difficult, and due to which the drug will kill both the cancer cell as well as our normal cell also. So that's why their margin of safety is low. Second is resistance. Cancer cell can develop resistance to the different drugs. Third is the unavailability of effective biomarker of cancer. in the diagnosis and prognosis. Fourth one is again major metastasis, which poses a huge problem in cancer treatment, and after a satisfactory treatment, again the possibility of recurrence, which is always remains with each cancer case. So these are the difficulties. Now the treatment of cancer. Nowadays there are different cancer treatment options are available, and they are surgery, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, bone marrow transplant, immunotherapy, hormone therapy, targeted drug therapy, and cryoablation. So in this video I will restrict this video for the chemotherapy of cancer only. Now the chemotherapy uses the drugs to kill cancer cells. The different class of drug which are used to treat different types of cancer are called as anti-cancer agent, and these anti-cancer agent, they are further classified as. Now the classification is depending upon their mechanism of action. Now the first class is alkylating agent. The example is nitrogen mustard, uracil mustard, meclorethamine, cyclophosphamide, and busulfan. These are the example. Second class is antimetabolites. Example is methotrexate, 6-mercaptopurine, and fluorouracil. Third class is radioactive isotope. The examples are radioiodine and radio gold. Next class is antibiotics. Some antibiotics are also having anti-cancer activity. The examples are actinomycin D, mitomycin C, and rubidomycin. Then hormones, androgens, estrogens, progestins, and corticosteroids. These are act as an anti-cancer agent. And the last one is miscellaneous, the drug which is obtained from natural source. That is, first source is vinca alkaloid, which contain vincristine and vinblastine. Again the other natural drugs are paclitaxel and camptothecin. So this is the classification of anti-cancer agent. Now we will see the general mechanism of action of anti-cancer agent. So first general mechanism is alkylating agents. They are reactive to DNA and the cellular proteins, and the primary mode of action is mostly through the cross-linking of DNA strands, inhibiting the replication of DNA and transcription of RNA. Second mechanism of action is shown by the antimetabolite agent. They are structurally analog of normal molecular essentials for the cell growth. After entering into the cell, the analogs changes to the substance to interfere with DNA and RNA synthesis. Now the plant alkaloids such as vincristine and vinblastine, they bind to the tubulin and inhibit the formation of microtubule, and thus causing the cell division at metaphase. While the camptothecin, they inhibit the topoisomerase enzyme. Then the general toxicities of cytotoxic agent. Now these anti-cancer agents, they are also called as cytotoxic agent. At the initial phase, there is a nausea and vomiting. After 10 to 14 days, there is a severe bone marrow depression will be seen. GI toxicities includes bleeding, ulceration, and diarrhea. Then these shows neurotoxicity, hepatotoxicity, teratogenicity, and infertility. Also, the cytotoxic drug also shows immunosuppression. So these are the general toxicities. Now one by one we will start with the different class of compound. First class is alkylating agent. Now these alkylating agent, they react with DNA and cause the cross-linking of DNA strand and thereby inhibiting the replication of DNA and transcription of RNA. The examples are nitrogen mustard, which is used in the treatment of lung cancer and breast cancer. Cyclophosphamide is used for the acute lymphocytic leukemia, Worm's tumor, ovarian cancer, and multiple myeloma. Next drug is chlorambucil. Now this chlorambucil is used for chronic lymphocytic leukemia and multiple myeloma. Melphalan is used for multiple myeloma and treatment of breast and ovarian cancer. And busulfan is also used for the treatment of chronic granulocytic leukemia. Next class of compound is antimetabolite, and these antimetabolites, these are structural analogues of the normal molecular essentials for the cell growth. After entering into the cell, the analog change to the substance to interfere with DNA and RNA synthesis. So this is the mechanism of action of antimetabolites. The example, methotrexate is used for the treatment of acute lymphoblastic leukemia, choriocarcinoma, breast, testes, and lung cancer. Next is 5-fluorouracil. Now this 5-fluorouracil is used for the treatment of carcinoma of colon, rectum, breast, stomach, and pancreas. Next drug is 6-mercaptopurine. It is used in treatment of acute lymphocytic leukemia, chronic granulocytic leukemia. So this is about the anti-metabolites. Now natural products. Now the plant alkaloids, which is obtained from vinca, bind to the tubulin and inhibit the formation of microtubules. This will cause metaphase arrest. Now this vincristine is used in the treatment of acute lymphoblastic leukemia and lymphosarcoma. Now vinblastine is used in the treatment of Hodgkin disease, choriocarcinoma, breast and testicular carcinoma. So this is about the natural products. Now hormones. Prednisone is used for acute and chronic lymphocytic leukemia. Testosterone propionate is used in treatment of breast carcinoma, and diethyl stilbestrol is used in treatment of prostate carcinoma and breast carcinoma. Next is radioactive isotopes. Now these radioactive isotopes, sodium iodide I-131 is used for thyroid carcinoma and in the treatment of hyperthyroidism. Next is phosphate, sodium phosphate P32 is used for treatment of polycythemia vera, chronic lymphocytic granulocytic leukemia, and radio gold AU198 is used for the malignant pleural effusion. So this is about the radioactive isotopes, and here I will conclude that the anti-cancer agent. Now if you have any query, please feel free to ask me. I request you all, please subscribe my YouTube channel and motivate me for teaching. Here I will conclude my session. Thank you very much.